You are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be solving a question on sectional view. Sectional view. We are to section this drawing, this block with using section XX. You can see this is XX facing this direction. Now to solve this question, you have to first of all project your plane of projection as in like orthographic view. So now, based on the planning of the drawing, you have to plan your drawing area very well, because we have to draw front elevation in this direction, and that will definitely be up, and total width of the front elevation is 90. And we are also going to draw elevation and end elevation in direction of arrow B, and total width of this side is 50. So that means you have 50, you have 90 again. And finally, we will also draw a sectional view in direction of arrow X, which also has a width of 50. So that means we are having 3 different compartments. So you have to add the 10 that will be in between them. So the first one is 50. Between here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say that one stops here. Then you add the 10 for the vertical, for the space in between. Then in between here we now have 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 90. Then you also add another 10 in between. Then you have your 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your drawing should end somewhere around here. So let us draw these ones, the vertical lines. You have this, you have this, also you have this, then you have this, and last part. Now similarly, in between them you also need to put 10 mm in between the drawing that will be up and the one below. 10 mm here, or 10 mm like that, and you roll that. So now let's start with the drawing. You see sectional view. In sectional view, you can't do it without doing orthographic view. So that is what we're going to do. So the first part of the question says we should draw front elevation looking in the direction of arrow A. You can see this is A, arrow A facing here. So this face is the front elevation. Now on the front elevation, the total height is 30. You can measure that one before anything. Measure total height of 30. 10, 20, 30. This is 30. You can draw that one for now. You can still draw it in thin line for now. So now when you are looking in this direction, you see this edge, this face. So and this height is 5 mm. So you can measure 5 mm, and the next level is 10 mm. You measure 10 mm as well. So let us measure our 5 mm. These are 5 mm, and this is 10 mm. So you can draw that. Do this and this other one like that. So now this face is representing here, but somewhere here there's a cutting. Somewhere here, look at it, this portion, there's a recess. So it is recessing downward by 50, and from here to the end is 15. So you can measure our 15 here from the right end. 15, this is 10, 15 at this portion. So you can now place it, and it is actually from top to the next level. So it will just be over this portion. So that is it. And Similarly, there's a hole in between, and that hole is coming all the way like this. It will appear as hidden line on this face, and between this corner and this first part of the hole is 15. You can see it from here to here is 15. So that is from the left end of the block. So you measure 15 first. You measure 15. This is 15. Now here to here is 15. Then here to the end of the hole is 30. So from that portion you now measure 30, 10, 20, 30. Now, and the hole is only between this portion of 15 from here to here. Here to here is 15. So that means to be between here and here. So you can draw your hole, which is 15. Take it up. Take it up. You do it with hidden line eventually. So that is the front elevation. So let us take out the outline. It will be like this, and this portion will be like this, and this one will be hidden line, and this one too hidden line. Now this other edge too will be thick line. Now taking the bottom, the whole of the bottom will be thick line. That is from this end to the other end of it that we cannot see on the drawing. Then the top will start from here to here. Yeah. So this one too will be drawn in thick line. Yeah. So that is that. Then you take note, this bottom from here to here will also be thick line, because we must see this shape. This shape must be there, so this one too will be thick line, like that. So that is the front elevation. The reason why we have done the front elevation up and not below is because this is first angle projection. In first angle projection, your plan must always be at the bottom. If you should place it here, then that would make our plan go to the top, and that one will be third angle projection. But we are actually drawing in first angle, so your plan will be down. Now that we have done this, the next one is to draw the plan. That's the second part of the question, to draw the plan. Now we already have, this is the plan. We already have the width of the plan, which is from here to here, which is 90. What we need now is we have the length. So the width is 50. The length is 90, the width is 50. As you can see, this is 50 from here to here. So you measure 50 downward. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is our 50 here. So let us draw the width first before any other thing. That is our width. Now that we have done the width, so the next thing is now look at the plan. What can we see? When we look at the plan, you notice that there's a corner here which is 10 mm, and when you are standing here, this face will be by your left. So this corner is 10 mm. It will appear as hidden line at the top from the beginning till the end, up to the end. So you just measure 10 mm here downward. This is 10 mm. So you indicate it with hidden line. Sorry, let's use thin line for now. Now also moving downward, you now get to this edge. There's a hole here, and from the other face, which will be downward, this line represents this line here, and this one represents this side. Now from the downward line, it is 10 from it, and the hole itself is 10. That means from here it is 10, then the hole too is 10. So you measure 10 mm twice. Measure the first 10 mm and the second 10 mm. So you rule with horizontal line. Rule the second one with horizontal line. Like that. So that is for the hole. So the next thing is to now transfer all these corners downward to get, you can get the width of the hole from here. Transfer this downward, and the other side transfer the hole downward. You can see this is the hole, and we also said here to here is the hole, so the actual hole is this. Now similarly on this edge, so you have an edge that is coming from top to bottom, so it's coming from top here to bottom, so you can also rule that one like this. Yeah, so that one can be done. You can now thicken out the outline. This one will be thick like that. That is this line here to here, and this other edge too will be thick line, which will be here. Also make that one too thick like that. Then you now get to the hole, which is here and here. You can see the hole here to be thick line, and the other edge thick line. Then the width, the other side of the hole like that, like that. Now this edge coming up that goes all like this, which will be hidden line, is this one. So you draw it with hidden line. Now this one is this edge going all through. It is hidden. When you look at it from the top, you can't see this corner, but you know the corner is there. That's why we have to put it. Now this other edge here, you have to also show it as thick line, which will be here like that. So now we can now thicken this edge from here to here and up to this portion. Like that. And the other edge, which is here, thicken that one as well. Yeah, so that is the complete plan. Now the next one is an end elevation looking in direction of arrow B. This is arrow B. You can see it's looking in this direction. If this is our front view, front elevation, then this side will be by our right. And in first angle projection, if you look from the right, you draw it to the left on the orthographic view. If you look from the left, you draw to the right. Now this is our front elevation. This is the right of our front elevation, and this is the left of our front elevation. And this end elevation in direction of arrow B is by our right. So we're going to draw it by the left. So the first thing we'll do is to draw 45-degree angle. Although with this our square, the 45-degree angle is there, but to make you understand better, just draw the 45-degree angle. You can see that it's also passing through the two corners. So you can now transfer all the side from the plan. You can use the plan and the front elevation to get that view, that end view. You can use the plan and front elevation, the line, this one too, the line. So you can also take these ones too, the front elevation, take it there, this one, this is one edge here. You take all the edges. Yeah, that's all. So now you take the vertical height from all these points, take them vertically upward, take this up, take this up, this one up, and finally this up. So now let us now trace out our object here. Now this is the hole. Let us trace the hole. You can see this is the height of the hole. So that means the hole, the starting point of the hole is here. You can see it. This is the starting point of the hole, and this is the height of the hole. It can't go more than this. That's the bottom. Now the other end of the hole, it will also be here, and the height of the hole is up to here, so up to the top. Now you are looking from this direction. If you are looking from this direction, this hole you can't see it. You can only see it as hidden line, because you go like this, you can see it as hidden line on this face. So you draw it as hidden line. Draw the two sides of the hole as hidden line. Yeah. Now when you are looking from this direction, the whole top of this line, you can see it as thick line. So let us stick in that one, starting from here up to the end, then followed by this other end, this corner. You can see it all through, and that is this line here. So you see it as thick line like this. Then this other corner too, you can see it from the beginning to the end, which is at the bottom here. You can also see that one as thick line. Now what else can you see now? On this other side, you can see this view that is coming down here. It's also coming down along this side, and it will be by her right, and that is this side, which is hidden line here. You can see it is our hidden line here, so it is coming here. It will be thick line here and here. So we have this like this. So actually our thick line will not get to this point. It will not get to that point, because you can see, assuming we are looking at it from this angle, it stops here. So similarly on the other side, it also stops somewhere here, which will be here. So it will stop here and here, and this other edge will be thick line like that. So that's the elevation in direction of arrow B. Now finally, it said we should draw the section on plane XX. This is plane XX. You can see this is X, and it's facing this direction. I mean, it's facing the it's on the left hand side, and when it's on the left hand side, we are looking at it from here. We'll draw to this side. So the next thing to do is to draw your 45 degree, just like we did for the other one. 45 degree like this, and transfer all these corners to this side, so I can move them up. Transfer this here, transfer this here, this one too, transfer it here, and finally transfer this. Now you can also do for the top ones and for all, that we don't come back to drawing horizontal lines again. So this one here, this one goes here, this has an edge here. You rule it. That's all. The base is already there. So now you can now take them vertically upward. Take this point 1, 2, 3, 4. Take them vertically upward. Take this next one. Next one. And the last one. Like that. So now let us begin to trace out again. Now this is this hole, this is the height of the hole. Let us locate the hole. The hole is along this line. This is one side of the hole, starting from here to the top. This is the other side of the hole, starting from here to the top. So that is our hole. Now this time around, the hole, we have actually cut through the hole. So that means we can actually see it. It is no more hidden. But in the first place, when we were looking at this view, we were looking at it from here. So the hole was hidden from us. But when you cut through the hole, then you can see it. So automatically, it is no more hidden line. You have to draw it with thick line like this and like that. So that is the hole. Now still looking at it, you now get this width, which is 10, and that side is here. This portion is this. You can see it. You take it and it starts from the bottom to this level, which is here. So it will be thick line up to here. The base will be thick line. It's an outline you can see now, and it will come all the way here. So to get to this point like that, then there's a mix up here. There's a mix up. The hole is actually, the projecting portion is actually from here, so it will be here. Look at it. It is here. From here up to the other end of it, which is here, up to here, like this. So that is it. Now you can now draw, taking the top to be drawn in thick continuous line, and this other edge will be done in thick continuous line. Now this edge, this point here, that is this edge, this corner, when you are here, you know there's a hidden line there. In case you are asked to show all hidden line, you still have to show it with hidden line here. That is it. Now then the bottom here to the thick line. So, and the question now says we should section. When you are sectioning, you section with 45 degrees sec square, except the drawing you are making has one of its side at 45 degrees, then you use 60 degrees to section. So just section it this way, and make sure your section lines are evenly spaced as much as possible. Then don't let your section line come out of the outline of the drawing. So that is the section. You can see you don't section hole. That's why I did not section inside the hole. You don't section hole. Section everything. Like that. Make sure they are evenly spaced as much as possible. Though you don't need to begin to measure, but you try to set it such that the spacing, you don't have too wide space in some places and too tiny space in other places. So like that. So that is the solution to the question. So you can try doing it on your own. So please like the video. If you have enjoyed it, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Thank you very much for watching. We'll meet in the next video.